like, ha, my money is not enough. This is the little I have. So I tell them, so what are you doing with that money? You're trying to survive with it. You continue to be poor and you continue to suffer. So you have to do something about it. And I think instead of eating it today and preparing your grave tomorrow, you can make another choice, which is the better one. Sow it today and they can reap it tomorrow. A lot of people have turned everything that comes into their hand to fruit. Anytime any amount of money or any opportunity hit their hand, what do you think of spending? Have a list of insatiable needs that they need to occupy with. That is poverty. If you are such a type that anytime money hits your hand, what comes to mind first is things to buy and use, liabilities, usury, you are poor and you never be free. The rich are disciplined. They have recultured their mindsets in such a way that anytime money hit their hand, the first thing that come up to their brain is, where can I invest this? The reason why you are poor is because you see everything in your life as fruit. You meet people, you want to spend them today. You don't even understand people, you don't know them. You don't want to understand, don't want to discover, and immediately, as soon per their appearance to you, per your own perception of them, you start acting stupid around people. You start relating to people anyhow because in your mind, you see them, this is how you think about them. That is how mediocrity is. That is how poor people think. And that is why they never get rich, they never get help, they never get any opportunity. When they find out that somebody has something special, then they go down as if they are humble. They try to get opportunity. That is stupidity. That is how poor people think. Because everything they see is for their spending now. The poor guy is chasing a lady. He wants her now. She is chasing a guy. She wants him now. Everything is about now. They cannot be patient. They cannot wait. They cannot act in a way. They cannot wait to be insulted, to be treated in some way or otherwise, so that later the real them will be discovered. The poor don't know these things. You see? And this is why they keep suffering. Nobody wants them around. Why? Because they are a disease. So you have to change that mindset first. That is your first assignment. And nobody was born with that automatism or thinking about investment. So whatever is in your hand or whatever comes to your hand, you can either make it a fruit, eat it today and tomorrow you starve, or you can make it a seed. You sow it today, tomorrow you reap. That is how production starts. That is how you create. That is how you expand. That is how you grow. That is how you build quality relationships. If you relate with people in a way that you spend them, nobody will want to have you around. Because nobody wants to befriend a poor person, because poor people are dangerous. Because whenever a poor person sees you, all they are thinking is what they can get from you. And if possible, even if they can kill you and take the little you have. Look, there was a guy, here is this guy who called himself philanthropist, who went to a place of poor guys, and he went there with food, a lot of stuff to give to them. Think about this. While he was walking among those poor people, look at what they were thinking. They were looking at his shoes. Some were looking at his clothing. Some were looking at his phone. Some were looking at his car. Some were looking at some other things. And do you know what were going on in their mind? It takes only God to reveal to you the wickedness of the poor. Don't associate with any poor and refuse to be poor, because it's a curse. Why this guy has sacrificed so much, traveled from afar to come and help them come out of their poverty by supplying food or other things to them, they are thinking of how to steal his watch. They are thinking of how, even if I get his car, I'll be okay. Some are even thinking something should happen to him so that I will get a car. If I get a phone. That is how the poor think. When they meet people with opportunity, they are thinking of how to destroy everybody and take it all. Because they don't know how to produce. They don't know how to sow a seed. All they know is how to consume.